Taschen. Heute ist Dienstag und ich habe sie bei Facebook entdeckt vor ein paar Wochen und dachte, wer ist diese Frau? Das Foto, was ich von ihr gesehen habe, war auf einer Bühne, fantastisch irgendwie von der Atmosphäre und sie hat großen Bass und das Bein so einmal um den Bass und richtig am Spielen. Und dann habe ich ein bisschen weiter geklickt, weil ich so neugierig war und herausgefunden, dass sie auch eine super Tätowiererin ist und in Wilhelmshaven lebt. Sogar in Wilhelmshaven arbeitet, nämlich im Farbenmeer Tätowierstudio im Stadtnorden. Und dann habe ich einfach mal eine Freundschaftsanfrage losgeschickt, wie das so ist bei Facebook. Und nun ist sie hier, Brandy Bones. Hey Brandy.
Oh, hi.
Brandy, I do not even know you so well. You come from Montana. Is that in Canada or where is it?
Montana is in the United States. Ich bin in Alaska geboren.
Wow.
Aber, yeah, I was raised in Montana, half and half.
And so what brought you to Wilhelmshaven?
I'm in a band, Big John Bates, and we tour Europe at least once a year, usually. Jens Prudich is our tour manager with Trumer Booking and Promotion, and he operates out of Wilhelmshaven. So I've been to Wilhelmshaven for over once a year for 10 years. So wow. I knew Wilhelmshaven very well. Once I became a Canadian, I'm a US citizen and a Canadian citizen. So through my Canadian citizenship, I was eligible for a visa to come live in Europe. And I was undecided with a city to live in, and Jens insisted that I come to Wilhelmshaven and be better at speaking German, which I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is it really Wilhelmshaven, the place you stay? How long are you there?
I'm trying to stay for another year. So I work at Farbenmeer, and Sandra and Gerd have been such lovely people to me. So we're going to try to extend my visa so that I can tattoo there a little bit longer this year.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yesterday you wrote that you're kind of unhappy that all the hairstylists, they are allowed to open again. You, tattoo artist, you are not allowed to work right now. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I guess it's regional here. As of right now, in Saxony and I think it's Hessen, their tattoo artists are allowed to work. Yeah, but not in Niedersachsen. So, but it's kind of, I mean, I understand that they're trying to stagger it out and test the waters, but tattoo artists, we sterilize everything. That's just what we do every single day. Like you touch something, we sterilize it. That's just normal day-to-day activity for us. Yeah. I mean, I have lots of friends that are hairstylists as well, and I'm not trying to be like, they shouldn't open either. I just think we should all be able to open if that category is allowed to go forward, and with reintegrate coming back in from the pandemic closure.
Yeah. So. And how are you, how did your life change as a musician? I mean, with a big job, do you play also international or only in Germany?
Oh, we've with Big John Bates, we've played USA, Canada, we've played Japan, we've played all through Europe. Pretty much everywhere. I mean, like we've done Eastern Europe as well, but not so much. But yeah, we've been everywhere. So more international. Germany is usually our go-to, though. It's I think where we have our most fans is in Germany.
Wow, that sounds really big and successful. So, how is your normal life? You're really quite.
The connection was breaking out when you said that.
I'm figuring out how is the normal life of you before Corona, and did you invite your home in a tour bus, or how can I imagine that?
Well, our tours are like 4 to 6 weeks a year. Sometimes we do more than one. Lately, it's been like one tour a year, but 10 years ago, I was on the road for like 6 months out of the year. So I was luckily, I had jobs that would let me leave and then come back, first in the US and then I moved to Canada. So it's like bartending. I worked at a clothing store for a while. I was a Steinmetz for a while for Gravestone. Tattoo artist. I was an imka.
Wow.
So I was taking care of bees. Yeah, I've had lots of jobs in the last decade in order to make money at home, but keep able to keep going on the road as well. So yeah, I've been fortunate with that.
Wow, that sounds really quite relaxed. How do you feel right now with Corona and that eigentlich indeed 2 jobs of yeah, you can't work in 2 jobs, neither as a tattoo artist nor as a musician. So are you still so relaxed, or how do you feel right now?
Well, I'm trying to just go with the flow. We had a tour scheduled right when Corona hit.
Oh.
We had a tour scheduled for March, and we were really, really lucky because we canceled it 2 or 3 weeks before because there was a scheduling issue, and we just decided that we should just postpone it till the fall. And then a week later, Corona, it was like everything shut down, everything. So we were really lucky to have canceled that because we would have been in Italy when everything hit the fan.
Wow.
So lucky us, woo. So that's okay. The music thing is kind of a bummer because I guess there's no concerts in Germany, I guess, till August 31st. I'm not sure where everywhere else is. I know is not looking into concerts in the foreseeable future at the moment. And with work, I'm hoping the tattoo shop will be open in a week or 2, I hope. Mm-hmm. Like if the other regions are starting to open up the tattoo shop, Niedersachsen is maybe making the decision to go forward soon. So
yeah, I hope that for you. Do you stay in contact with friends in America? I mean, the situation there is much worse than here. Do you have friends over there? How are they?
My family's okay. My mom lives in the mountains in the middle of the woods. It's called Seeley Lake in Montana, so they're more or less unaffected. But I also have family that live in San Diego, and that's more populated, and so it affects them more. My aunt's a nurse at one of the hospitals. My cousin is a fire chief. I'm sure they're either not doing anything or they're really busy. I don't know. I actually haven't talked to them too much, but and then I have friends outside of Seattle. I've got friends all over the US, but it's hard to wake up every morning and read some kooky thing that, like Trump's going forward with. Now he's saying that every governor should make their own decision, which is separating one path of going forward with this. It's hard for me to get up every morning and be like, okay, what crazy shit has happened this morning. So, but I really hope that I know they'll go forward okay, but it's just like, it's like watching a movie from somewhere that, I mean, seems like it's doing okay. So I don't know. I feel like I'm fortunate for being over here right now and not in that mess, but I also feel for them.
Wow, Brandy, that sounds quite good. And you're really in a good mood. So I hope you stay fine, and also your family in the US. And maybe. And I say thank you very much that you had a little talk with me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So this was Carola's Corona Talk, first time in English with Brandy Bones. Okay, what do you do this afternoon? You go out with your dog, or what? What are your plans for today?
For a walk. I got to go to the grocery store. That's pretty much been my agenda for every day for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So pretty easy going.
Perfect, Brandy. See you.